What's up, everyone? It's Samantha here with Samantha Race the Recipe, and I'm coming on here because honestly, I'm a lot bit frustrated, and so let's just get into it real quick. It's a B. So at my job, we have to do biometric screenings each year, right? So you go in, you get blood work done, you do whatever, you do all the things, right? So it's time to do it this year, right? So I go in to the Quest Diagnostics, right? And I, go in for my appointment, and the lady is like, hey, okay, so you want to take your shoes off because we have to weigh you. Now, I have done this thing like 1,000 times, right? So it's not like I don't know that I have to be weighed, right? But I guess I wasn't really prepared to do it. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I have on like the ballet flats or whatever, and no socks, obviously, right? So I'm like, I don't want. She's like, do you want to take off your shoes? That's what she said. So she was like, do you want to take off your shoes? And I'm like, no, because I don't want my feet, on the ground, whatever like that. So I get up on the scale, boom. So let me like rewind for a scale, boom. So I have been 277. I couldn't hardly even say it. I've been 277 basically for the past like 3 years, right? So I've gained and lost, but never more than 277, right? So I've gone down to 272, 274, down to 269, right? But not really working out, nothing like that. Just my weight fluctuates like that, just based on how I eat, I guess. I don't know, but never more than 277, right? So when I get on the scale with my shoes on, the scale said 288, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? Not the freeway. So I was like, no, let me take my shoes off. Let me take my shoes off. So I take my shoes off and I get back on the scale, and then it's 287. I'm like, I know you lying. So here's the thing, right? It's not like I don't know that I'm overweight, and that like health-wise things have been like problematic in terms of not like my actual health, but like different aches and pains that I haven't had before I've been having. And I know that it is largely contributed, is in my mind, right, to me being heavier, right? I'm 5'5", and I'll put in some pictures of me like full body, so you can see, how I look or whatever. Because I don't know if y'all seen me actually like standing up or dressed or whatever. Like, not that it makes a difference, but whatever the case may be, when I saw that, like, I lost my mind. And so, yeah, this channel is devoted to food because I love it, right? I love eating things, but admittedly, my palate is really limited. And I'm in my car, y'all, because I like, my mind is all over the place, and I really have just a burning desire to make an actual difference. And I don't know what about that number like made me go crazy, but obviously, so I've gone out, I got some groceries. The Quest Diagnostics is inside of a Walmart. So I went and bought a little blend jet so I can have protein shakes in the morning. I had one, but it broke. I have shakes that I like, but I don't bother making them. Like, all of these things, like in my mind, oh, you're gonna get healthy, you're gonna get yourself together, blah 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 blah. And I had previously given myself, I'm 38 years old, and my goal, right? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take my time and get to my goal weight, which is 140, by the time I am 40. So 2 years, surely I can get down to 140 in 2 years, right? So, and my birthday's at the end of the year, December 30th. So, hey, if your birthday's in December, drop it down in the comments, because we know we're the best. I don't really subscribe to Zodiacs and all that, but if you're a Capricorn and you love it, put it in the comments. But long story short, or actually at this point, I feel like long story long, right? The thing is, I lost my mind. So I got some food to meal prep my lunches this week, and I got the blend jet so that I could do, shakes in the mornings, and then have a regular dinner when I get home. But I still want to do the channel. Like, I feel very strongly about it, but because I had made in my mind at the beginning of the year the goal to get my weight down to to 140. That's the goal weight. By the time I'm 40, I was like, I don't really even know how to approach the channel, right? And then here's the other thing, right? So for my job, I have been doing so much traveling just within the district. I work for a school district. So much traveling. So going to this campus, that campus, blah, 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 that I just be grabbing food, you know, in the route to the next location. I don't be bringing my lunch. Not a tangle. I don't be bringing my lunch and stuff like that. Because if I'm in the car, I don't have time, right? And a lot of times I end up delayed at one meeting, so it's not like, okay, I can plan to have lunch. Or in my mind, that's what I've been saying and doing. I just been going out grabbing food. And so I'm pretty sure that this crazy schedule is how this happened to me. But it don't matter, because even if it didn't, right, even if I was still 277 when I got weighed, that's still too much for my frame, right? BMI is crazy high, blah, 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 blah. So having said that, this is a small channel right now, but hopefully and prayerfully it won't always be. And I'm hoping that if you have subscribed to this channel, that you're interested in the kind of content that I bring. But more so than that, I need you guys, because my health is in jeopardy. I would imagine I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, and I'm changing doctors, so it's just an initial appointment. But my plan is to, get all my blood work done. I want to see exactly where I am. I'm probably going to see a nutritionist and do all the things. But my ask for you, right, if you're subscribed to this channel,
help me, Rod. Help me!
So I would like to daily, do little check-ins. So I'll probably do short form content check-ins with what I ate for the day, if I exercise, that kind of thing. And I have tried a couple of times to work out, but I think what has happened is I've gotten so heavy that, dog, every time I be working out, I be about to die. Okay, not because of the strain of the exercise. I'm fine when I'm actually doing the exercise, but after the fact, my ankle will be broke for 2 days, my hips, just all of these things. So this is what I think I'm going to do. I'm not really an outdoor kind of gal, right? So I ain't gonna be walking outside, but I think what I'm gonna do is convert space in my garage to be a gym. And I have an elliptical, but child, that thing has seen better days. So I'm gonna get some stuff together, a treadmill, whatever, and start working out like that. I'm going to use YouTube and see, can I really reach my goal? And I want y'all to hype me up in the comments, encourage me, give me tips and tricks if you know of good recipes that I can use to, help me along in this journey. I really want that to, take place. And I appreciate it in advance. If you haven't already gotten just all dizzy from this crazy conversation, then thank you for sticking with me to understand where I'm at with it. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, because I'm going to need all the help that I can get. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all next time.